What is up? Welcome to the second half of our La Liga campaign with AD Ceuta. You can currently see we're sitting in ninth with almost 19 matches played. We are comfortably ahead of Malaga. 11 points. We're technically only 7 points behind Villarreal with a very interesting top 7 indeed with Sociedad and Levante there. So we are doing our objective pretty well. We should comfortably hit 40 points. We have Budani now leaving the club, as we have an offer for Jimenez, an offer for Ilcius. Budani's now gone. It's the 28th, so it's not confirmed that he will be leaving until the 1st, but he is out. Perry is also leaving. We have a couple of youngsters we're going to promote to loan to try and just overall boost the squad. And we've got a very important game on the 10th of January. Barcelona will be officially our final game before we're halfway through this season. We now have a door in the Copa de España, Mallorca and Levante, the two first games of technically the second half. And overall, our March is looking very bad as we face Real Madrid, then Sevilla, then Barcelona in back-to-back game weeks. And then we get a little bit of an easier opponent up until the final game of the season where we will face Atletico Madrid. But enough about then. Let's head straight into this game on the 10th of January as we go to Camp Nou against Barcelona. Well, they against Barcelona. It's the 10th of January. This team, apart from its defense, looks really, really good. Lamine Yamal, Lautaro Martinez, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Ansu Fati. You got John Stones over here, Araujo, Koundé, John Garcia. And they haven't dropped a point in the last 5 games. But they are 6th place. 5-2-3, a balanced formation, a balanced tactical vision. They've only just started picking up form. We've just drawn to Real Betis. It was a 1-1. A couple players aren't fully fit. Also, Ilcius is now out of the club in the summer. We have promoted 7. Our backup goalkeeper is now out on loan. These are the other 6 we promoted. They're getting loan deals as we speak. But yeah, I'm going to have to make 2 changes. Kimura and Ndai start. Jimenez and Cuevas are not fully fit, and I don't want to sub them off halfway through the match. I mean, it's still strong enough in the wings. Actually, I need to make a tactical change too. We are going to revert back to the old Season 1 tactic. The wing back with the inside forward. Just to give that a wee bit more stability, because Jung likes to get up the pitch regardless. So, without further ado, let's get into this game against Barcelona. A game that could be very, very bad. El Libador, obviously Camp Nou is under renovation. I think it should be fixed. So we should get that next game. But us versus Barcelona now. We're just looking to do what we did against Real Madrid. Get a mistake. Counter. And then hope that we are good enough defensively. Because this team is really good. And that was a misplaced pass. And Richie can run. Barcelona in the opening 20 minutes. Looking solid. Trying to break down this defense. More to Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. Pedri again. Ilcius can't get there. Ball whipped in. Cleared once. Will fall back to Zingal. Gavi. Lamine Yamal. Ilcius, the captain, wins the ball. Richie. Turn. Release. Out to Malcolm White. And just hits it straight at John Garcia. Pedri. White, pick it. Picks him. Richie to White. Richie, out to Anami. He's meant to be inside forward, but we don't mind them starting out wide. And Anami will find Richie. Defined Ilsius. Malcolm White. Looking for Jung. The South Korean makes a run and he shoots and he scores. Switch to a wing back. And he still delivers by a beautiful run. The South Korean opens the goal scoring floodgates hopefully in this match. And we take the lead just like against Real Madrid. Beautiful. Mora, Gavi. This is the issue. We're running around. We're chasing circles. Lamine Yamal gets it to Lautaro, to Pedri. Pontes with a massive save. Now we're going to make these final changes. Pontes has kept us in it, but now we're going to bring on... I think we'll bring on Quigora and we'll bring on Cuevas as our fullbacks. Actually, we can't. Camora's had a good game, but Jung has ran his race. The goal scorer at the moment, the winning goal in this match. Jung will make way. Header, very tame. Pontes to roll out to Malcolm. Pass. Just going to go slowly. Wait for Munoz, and Munoz just has plenty of space. Munoz will cut back. He'll find White. Haas. Anami could be off. Lane cut down. Haas wins the ball to Lane. Pedri's injured. And we'll just let the time run out. And we've beaten Barcelona away. Thanks to the South Korean left back. And it's a day to remember for this AD Ceuta team. We're here for the second game of the season against a very good attack side of Sevilla, but very bad midfield and defensively, to where they are 15th in La Liga. A 3-4-2-1 wing play system. We probably should be able to counter this quite well with our system. Now, we're sitting in 9th. We did have a very bad spell. We lost every game in February. We were unbeaten in January. Just to kind of show you. But we just faced Real Madrid. Oh, whoops, wrong one. I need to go the other way. We just beat Real Madrid by 1-0. We faced them, we beat them. But you can see there, we lost every game in the league. We're sitting, well, 5 points off Europe. We're like 13 or so points ahead of relegation. The team is looking better and better. I think the training is a bit more lenient to the strikers. We're not going to change the team. We're just going to play our powerful team. The team, we're hoping we can get our striker on the goal sheet, because he is on a drought, and we know we scored around this time last season as Richie gives the ball away, the favourite thing to do for the Italian. Defensive system 4-3-3. Richie finds Jimenez. We need him to get on form. He turns. He's going to go alone. And he can finally end another goal drought and score his 5th goal of the season, hoping he can make it to double digits by the end of the season. Number 34, the left mid of this formation, Fargas, tries to find him back, but Cuevas is there, plays a very powerful ball to Richie, who can play it through into open space for Jimenez once more. Can he bag his second? He can blast it off the crossbar. And this is the issue. He doesn't have enough composure to put the ball in the back of the net in those situations with just pure power. Placement, good enough, but when he needs to just strike the ball, he is very, very bad. But we win the ball back instantly. Richie plays it to White. We're complaining about the striker. The man that we have rated so highly over the last couple of seasons, the Jamaican wonder kid, is at it again. White makes it 2. And we just win the ball quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4 passes. And it's a simple goal. Ilcius, I need to switch Haas into the starting 11 since Ilcius is now leaving. We want to get Haas more game time. Jimenez. Just not agile enough, but he'll win the ball there. And can he go for another placement? He can go for another placement, and it's 3. Well, he can score placement goals. He can't score power goals. And it's poor from Sevilla. Another mistake of giving the ball away in the attacking third. And they're punished once more. And now we're running with Malcolm. And the centre-backs cannot catch him. He'll play it to Richie. He'll play it to Haas. Who... Oh, he just couldn't unleash it. Lane will find Richie. And he'll score! With a nice shot into the side netting. A breakthrough pass from Lane. And Richie, who has the captain's armband for this second half, scores the 4th of what could be. Cuevas, good tackle. Nami. To Richie. To Jimenez. For the hat-trick. This time he can smash it into the back of the net. And it's 5 on the night against Sevilla. This is turning into an absolute battering. And I think now we can very comfortably make some changes. Players that I feel like could have a future. The 2 right wings. Oh, it's a loose pass and Jimenez is in. Is it 4? Can he... I was about to say, can he double it? He can absolutely double it. He's doubled his goal tally in one night. From 4 to 8, it's 4 on the night. For the Colombian striker, who scored 12 goals last season in the second tier. He's now on 8, thanks to a 4-goal thriller. He's going to keep going. Lane to Cambare. Can't quite find Jimenez. Lane to whip it in. Oh, with the 7th! The towering header from the centre-back. And Hongilo will get his first club goal. And it's a 7-0 battering of Sevilla. The attack was one thing. The defence is just another. Look at the towering header from the South Korean. Keeper and the defender on the line. Getting absolutely nowhere near it. One minute of added time. I mean, referee, you could have just blown the whistle. Munoz to batter it up to Jimenez, and it doesn't matter. The biggest win in our history since we've taken over. And it was against Sevilla, who could, with that performance, be looking to be one of the favourites to go down in the final relegation spot. Alright, second last game of the season, final game of the episode. We're at home against an unbeaten Real Sociedad team. Tiki-taka possession based. 4-1-4-1 looks very, very solid. And yeah, we've survived quite massively. 51 points. The best place we can finish is 7th, so there is still a chance, but we do have a game more than Athletic Club. So they have 2 games to play ahead of the team in 7th place, being Real Betis. You can see here at the top, Real Madrid's won it comfortably. The fight for Champions League is still technically on. If Valencia get a good result, And relegation-wise, the only team that can survive is Girona, with Getafe 2 points ahead of them. We have been flying high. Unfortunately, in the last match against, I believe it was Getafe, Haas, unfortunately, has gotten a broken toe. So he will be decreasing in rating and he will miss the next 2 matches. And pretty much will be out for the rest of the season. But yeah, we've been actually quite good. We're going to bring Barari on. Munoz can sit in cam. I prefer him over Kruger any day of the week. And Nami is tired. I guess Barari will make a start. In the final home game of the season, White has been superb. He's been keeping up the goal scoring form. Jimenez has picked up a couple. And we are just hoping to end a good campaign with at least a win at home and maybe a result away against Atletico Madrid. We're going to start quite early. We're going to test out the man in form, apparently. Livramento. White to Ilcius. This is just one of these things. The sun is way too bright for these white kids. Bad memories. We've had one game against Real Sociedad. Jung, can you do anything? It's a good shot. It's just narrowly wide, and Pontes can't do anything. Wide by Kubo, who was just preventing Jung any chance of getting close to him. Ilcius, Lane to Richie. Lane's very good at those line-breaking passes. Back to Richie. There's Lane again. Just Kubo hits it in the junk. It's a throw-in to Real Sociedad. Gonna throw it back. Malcolm can't quite keep the ball. There's no one around. Like, that's the problem. There was no one there to help him. Tino Livramento to Marine. To Lund. To Marine. To Lund. That's a good goal. But where was our defense? Where was our defense? Hello, Jason. And it's half time. Hello, man. If I don't active, I do apologize. I am doing this for a YouTube video, so I can now speak. It's one of these things. I don't know if we'll win. I feel like a draw is what we need in this match, and I just don't think we could get it. They're passing it around the back now. They're making a mockery of our club. They know we're an attacking heavy team. Sociedad gets that good tackle from Lane. I was supposed to say Sociedad. I might have to put on the team press here. It feels like a team press, but Real Sociedad can just pass it around the press. Like, it is just an appalling defensive display. Lads, can we get close enough to make a tackle, or are you just gonna allow this Sociedad team to do whatever they want? Oh my, Pontes. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Pontes? You've just left the near post open. And it's 2-0 to Sociedad. To be honest, our defence just hasn't been good enough. And our attack hasn't really been the greatest. We're missing Haas. Jung, Ilcius, Munoz. I mean, that's been the summary of our attack right there. Just can't find the final pass to unlock the defense. Right. Season's ended. We drew against Atletico Madrid because it's Atletico Madrid and you can always go with a 0-0 because that is guaranteed. And we finished 10th. And you know what, Atletico? Have that for being a boring bunch of players. Yuns don't get Champions League football. Good enough for me. That's, you know what, after all that, and my keeper is really good at keeping clean sheets. because we were the best defense of the season and one of the worst attacks. So we really need to get this cam situation sorted. Because Lane goes to the records for the 20th clean sheet. Mbappe hits 11 assists mark. That's surprising. And Ramos gets the golden boot. With Ponte's golden glove. Sweet. Well, I guess roll on season 7 where we get European football and hopefully win the league by season 8. Take care and it's goodbye for now. Peace.